So I have a lot to do today, a lot on the schedule. However, I wouldn't be me if I didn't try to squeeze in thrifting at some point. So we are doing small town thrifting today. I'm going 2 counties over because I'm going to be in the area anyways. So I figured why not round it all out and go thrifting there? And who knows, maybe we'll find some good stuff. But as always, I'll put the timestamp right here if you want to fast forward right to the haul. And without further ado, let's go thrifting. So I went to 2 different places. The first place that I went to, I actually got most of the items from there, and then a couple of items at the other place. So first up is this cute little basket right here. Still very much a lover of baskets, but I really love small baskets like this. So when I saw this one, I instantly knew where it was going. It was going in my husband's office. I've been working on it so much that I took a few weeks off to kind of just get it done. And that video was supposed to be out last weekend. However, issues with shipping as well as just the problems with the desk has now kind of pushed that video back a couple of weeks. So I have some smaller videos coming out in the hopes that within the next few weeks weeks, everything will be squared out. If not, there will definitely be another makeover video coming out soon. So crossing my fingers on that one, but this basket was perfect for that. I kind of imagine this kind of just styled next to a stack of books or something. You could put flowers in it. It could be just, you know, kind of like a trinket basket. For me, it probably will just be a basket on a shelf. I love the fact that it's got two different colors going between it. It's got like that lighter toned and then the darker tone. So obviously it's a pattern on the basket itself, but when you look at the handle, it doesn't make much sense as far as like the pattern goes. It's interesting, but it's adorable. So I was happy to pick this one up, and this one was $1, so I think it was a cute grab for that. So next up was the piece that caught my eye. You saw it in the video, but as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm getting it. It was this mirror right here. Funny enough, just happened to do it this weekend. I kind of said to myself, you know what, I'm not having luck finding mirrors as far as like old style mirrors, so my intention was to thrift frames and make mirrors myself, and I made like 4 mirrors so far, and then I just happened to find this one. I was like, oh. So this one does appear to be vintage, and it's kind of made of like the same material as my gold style mirror that I have on my landing, but it's obviously a much darker tone color. But I do love this color because it does remind me of antique brass. It's even got some nice detailing in the inner frame of it as well, like gorgeous. And you know, it's a decent size. I thought this was a good price for what I got it for. And this was $12. I don't think $12 is awful considering I've been struggling to find mirrors, but I will spend an extra few dollars to make my life easier. I'm really happy with this one though. It's beautiful, and as I've mentioned before, because I am thrifting mirrors, this will definitely go on the mirror wall. At this point though, there's a lot of different colors going on. I feel like this one will work, but there are some others that I'm like, I don't know. Just hoping that it all works together. So happy I picked this one up, and $12, like I said, not bad. Okay, next up is this old clock right here. I literally, in the video, I didn't even show a full clip of it because as soon as I saw it, I was like, ooh, this is mine. So I didn't even try looking it up in store because obviously I knew regardless it was vintage. I mean, look at that. It's vintage. The plug itself is a dead giveaway. I have not seen a plug like this and who knows how long. When I looked at home, I did find some similar styles, although this particular style I cannot find. So even with looking up the model and serial number, no such luck as far as finding it online. So if anyone knows the given age or decade this is, I'd love to know. The style itself kind of looks a little bit more Art Deco, but I'm not really sure as far as if I had to pinpoint a time frame. I assume 60s or earlier as far as the age of this, but again, I am only guessing based off of the limited knowledge that I have. It is gorgeous though. I love it. Like the finish is obviously not in the best shape, but still amazing. I have not tested it out as far as whether or not it works. So for me, it doesn't matter whether it's a working clock or not, because I'm going to be using it for the look of the clock, not necessarily to tell time. Even if it actually doesn't work though, I still think it's a good price for it. And even with not knowing the actual age of this, I think it's vintage enough to say it's pretty old. But yeah, $10 for a style clock like this, I don't know. I thought that was a really good deal, even if it doesn't work. Okay, so the last thing that I got at this first thrift store was this little frame right here. I just happened to see it while I was looking for frames, and so I picked it up. It's a 2x3. Other than like school pictures, not many people are using this specifically for something. However, I did see on Instagram, so many people actually do little artwork in tiny frames like these. So I don't know, I was inspired by that. This frame would be cute on a shelf. I kind of want to make it into a refrigerator magnet though, not gonna lie. I think this would be adorable on a fridge. And if you had a cute little landscape on that, that'd be gorgeous. I'm not sure if I'll actually find anything as far as like to put in it, but I'll try my best. And this is actually a decent frame. It's not plastic. It is actually a metal frame too, which is nice. Again, love the detailing on it. I love like the corner piece right here. It's painted in a way to look distressed and aged, but really cute. I love it. So this one was only 50 cents. I've never actually gone to a thrift store to find anything that was less than 99 cents. So it was actually kind of cool to find a 50-cent item at a thrift store. Hopefully one day I'll make this into a magnet, but for the time being, if I can find a little piece of artwork for it, I probably will put it on the bookshelf too. So the next thrift store that I went to was kind of like a mixture. It was an antique store and like a gift shop all in one, but so much stuff. It was an older building too, so when I started going up the stairs, I was like, oh, okay. It was kind of one of those things where I'm like, I know I'm not gonna fall through, but this doesn't feel right. So in that sense, I did not get a lot of footage of the second place, and I didn't do it justice as far as the amount of items there, but I was specifically looking for artwork. So yes, that is honestly what I probably focused on the most in the video. Speaking of artwork, I did manage to find something, although would have loved to buy more, but I did pick up this piece right here. It's kind of funny to me that I picked this up in the frame it is. It's a green, but it kind of reads a green blue. The color itself is pretty, and this was going under the bookshelf as well. So I was kind of surprised with myself that I picked it up because I was going for like a more neutral tone. The overall color scheme, the muted colors in the fabric piece itself was kind of what sold me. I was just like, this is exactly the color scheme I've been working with. I can't even describe this color in general, like this tan brown kind of old looking material. But this is what I was envisioning when I was thinking about things to put on the shelf. So if you can't see, it looks like a gentleman painting a woman's portrait. Really thought the clock was going to be my favorite find of the day, but this ended up being my favorite find after finding it, just because of the fact I was just like, this is exactly what I've been looking for. I feel like I can make certain things work, but when you find the piece that you felt was perfect for the space, even better. But this one was $12, which I really think is a good price. This was well worth it, exactly what I was looking for, and just an amazing piece all around, so happy with it. And the only other thing that I picked up from that antique gift shops place were some candles. So what I thought was going to be a very simple thing, I was like, oh, candlesticks, you know, candlesticks, I have plenty of candlesticks. I realized most of my candlesticks are a cool toned white. Different color candlesticks are great. I actually do want to build up a collection too. It would be nice to like cycle out candlesticks. Plus, I have a lot of candlestick holders without candles. It's a black taper candlestick. A lot of my candlesticks are taper styles. I mean, like honestly, color wise, these would be perfect for Halloween. Switch them out for Halloween decor. So yeah, really cute, really adorable, but these were $3.50 each. So $7 in total, which honestly is the most I've ever paid for candlesticks, but really happy with them nonetheless. And if these are the ones that I never liked, I guess that makes my money go farther, right? And last but not least, is something that I picked up on my way home because I did stop at the thrift store that I mainly go to. I did manage to find something though. It is this canister. So you might be familiar with this style if you shop at Target. This is a Threshold Studio McGee piece. So I think this item here will be the third item that I have thrifted that is a Studio McGee piece. That's surprising to me considering the fact that, you know, Studio McGee is so popular still. I thrifted a box that was on my bookshelf. It is currently styled in here. I thrifted a bowl that you never saw because it actually went into my brother's apartment when I styled his apartment. And now this piece. Lidded canisters, adorable, can't say enough about them. Something about them styled on a bookshelf or styled on a console table, styled anywhere. Love it. It's got a great shape though, a decent size, and decor like this is just always a must-have for me. I think it's adorable. So this one was originally sold at Target for $15. So I was surprised to see that despite the fact that it had the original sticker at $15, they only priced it for $4.99. For Studio McGee, that's a great price. But for a thrift store to find said piece with a sticker on it and still price it for that, really good. Slowly but surely increasing my collection of Studio McGee items via thrifting. So definitely not a large haul, but it was refreshing to actually go to thrift stores that I haven't been to in a really long time. And little thrift stores like that, I feel like always have the best stuff. Truthfully, I'm never disappointed when I go to small towns like that and thrift there. But if you liked this video or if you liked anything from the haul, definitely make sure you give it a thumbs up. And I want to say thank you so much for watching and thank you for thrifting. I hope you enjoyed it and I will see you in the next one. Bye!